Peace and love family, it's your girl Karina. In this video we're going to talk about Jupiter. Now in your chart, Jupiter can be connected to the father's teaching. It's a part of the triad of the masculine planets, with Mars and the Sun being the other two. Now with Jupiter we see a very important part of the masculine, and that's the values of exploration, right? Exploring, going out and traveling, experiencing different cultures, experiencing the exotic, the things that are different than what you're familiar with. Then also with Jupiter comes the teaching. So with Jupiter is the spreading of knowledge, the spreading of light. And so this is why Jupiter connected to Sagittarius in the 9th house is where we would often say this is higher learning. This is getting more education. The 9th house can rule over the collegiate parts of life, right? After high school and whatnot. Anything after high school, even just the traveling the world to discover who I am. That could also be Jupiter and Sagittarius in the 9th house. So with this energy, we can see that Jupiter is playing in your adult life based off of these concepts of how you're going to gain knowledge and how you're going to explore and gain wisdom. Now, the other feminine aspect of Jupiter we can take from Pisces, because Jupiter is Pisces' classic modern ruling planet. Okay, and so that would mean that we're looking at Pisces and the 12th house energies. And Jupiter being connected to Pisces would also show us that this energy is about the subconscious. It's about the connection to the development of the mind, the connection to the subconscious, the ego, the superego, the id, all of these concepts that have been introduced by Sigmund Freud. Jupiter being in the 12th house can also show us memory, how Jupiter is connected to memory, how Jupiter is connected to telling stories. And connecting the 9th house to the 12th house, it would be a perfect match in the sense that through the 9th house you go out and explore, and then through the 12th house you come back with these stories that give you facts, occurrences, and a sense of wisdom through the experience that you had. And so from this we can see that the father's teaching would probably be in this modality of experiencing the things in his life and then sharing them through these stories. Now, it's classically known that Jupiter is the father's teaching, but we can also introduce that feminine aspect of Jupiter as well because of its connection to the 12th house and the deep subconscious. So it's a little complex, but Jupiter is such a powerful energy because of its complexities.